Hi, I thought I'd do a changing video today of 3 of my babies that have cute, silly, different little expressions on their faces. So first, and there are some that I haven't changed in a little bit, so that's why I chose these 3. So first I have, this is Lola, and she's the Marcus sculpt by AK Kitagawa. And then this is Abbie, and I just kept her name. That's her sculpt name. It's Abbie Sculpt also by AK Kitagawa. And then over here is little Raine, and that's the name she came with. I bought her, I'm not sure if I bought her off of Instagram or if I bought her off of eBay. I saw her on Instagram, I know that, but I can't remember if I also saw her on eBay and bought her. And she is the Karlos sculpt, and see her little grin. She's the Karlos sculpt by Ulrike Gall. Ulrike Gall. So we'll just start with her because she's still in her little rainbow romper from summertime. And it's starting to get colder and it's fall, so time to change the babies. This little girl is super fun, and I bought her when, well, I always kind of had a thing where I didn't really like sleeping babies, but there was a point where I really didn't even look at them much if they were for sale. Well, that's not true. I look at all the dolls for sale, but when I saw her, even though she was a sleeping baby, I loved her little expression. And even when I've been selling dolls, it seems like I usually will sell a sleeping baby before I'll sell an open eye baby, and I just haven't really ever wanted to sell her. I don't know Abbie's artist. I didn't look that up. She's an older doll. I bought her used off of eBay or pre-loved. Oh, I wasn't going to take that off. Oh well. I think my point was I was going to show that Raine here, and Raine was the name that her mom before me had, and she was spoiled rotten in her pictures and stuff. So she was well loved. Not well loved, she was loved, but she was painted or made by Ruth Annette. So I think that's fun. She may be the only kit I have that is signed. And this diaper is kind of big on her, but that's okay. Oops. Let me just put it back on her. And I don't have like lots of fancy clothes. I don't spend usually tons on them, but I tried to get like a theme color today. So what I came up with for little Raine here is this, and they were bought together in a set, but it looks like I might have washed this one and not washed these ones, or this one was just washed with like darker clothes. They kind of don't match now that I have them here, but they're the same pattern and they match well enough. So that's what I'm going to put on little Raine. I didn't even look at the size. I was just guessing that it was newborn. It is, okay. She's a small newborn. Even large preemie I feel like would fit her. And maybe she is a preemie baby and I just don't dress her that often in preemie. I don't dress even some of the other preemies I have in preemie unless they're like really small preemies. Like Blessing is a good size preemie that doesn't fit because they're just so small. It doesn't fit in newborn very well. But like the Julie kit is a preemie size baby, and I actually kind of like her better in newborn size. So I kind of feel like Raine might be like that. I haven't looked up much about her kit. I'm sure it's just small newborn, but that as I've looked at her, and usually when I dress her, I always think she would probably fit in preemie, especially if I didn't have this big old bunchy, poojy diaper on her. I need to order some smaller ones, or just put some regular disposable diapers on some of the babies. Because it makes her look, she's like a pear. She looks like a pear shape with this big diaper on, but that's okay. Because she was in that summer romper, I didn't even realize that she had such a big diaper on. So I guess these being newborn don't fit her all that big. So this is cute. I haven't really bought a lot of new fall winter clothes. I grabbed a few different kinds of socks. This is kind of the one I had picked out for this outfit, but I don't know if I like it. These are kind of older, I don't know, and I just noticed when I folded it down that it has a rip in it, so I might be getting rid of those ones, so I'm not going to put those on her. I'll just put these plain ones so that they'll just fold up underneath, like so, and they'll fit her small foot. Oh, we have cat drama going on, as usual. They all don't get along the best. They're not all best friends. They don't fight a lot, but there's a lot of growling, and then, like in my other video, they like to go and run and be sleeping in another room, and I shut the doors, and then they like to cry. So anyway, those look good on her. And then as far as bows go, I had a couple different choices. I kind of thought this would be fun because I was kind of going off of that pinky salmon color that is in the flowers and on the leaves. I just think this is a fun headband. So I think I'll just keep that on her. So there's little Raine. Again, she's the Karlos sculpt by Ulrike Gall. And I've had her for a couple years. And she's a little cutie with her little smirk. She just looks happy as can be, and she has like a little dimple. So there's her all changed for fall. We'll move her. She's just gonna sit there and be ornery. And she came with this, and I love when they come with little loveys. Everybody up here has a little lovey, a little stuffy that came with them, and so that's their little comfort toy. And that one's Raine's. So next we'll change Abbie. So this is Abbie by AK Kitagawa. And I always wanted this sculpt since I first saw it a long time ago in zombie form. But I just thought what a fun sculpt, and I really lucked out on finding her. I bought her off eBay, and she was well taken care of. Oh, her pacifiers in there. And she kind of feels like an older, like she was painted a while ago, but that could just be me because thinking that because she's older sculpt. So I don't know if I've shown her off much. She has a foot an ankle that I think is just so cute. I love this ankle and this foot. And of course, I love her hands and her face. And the outfit I'm going to put her in is this one that I did in a haul. It's a mustard yellow, same as Raine's. I guess I didn't explain Raine's very well. Mustard yellow, just kind of a cute little romper I just bought at Carter's. Nobody has worn it yet. And it's got little, I think they're just like dark gray, black flower designs with like white centers on them. And then it has the white ruffle around, lace ruffle around the buttons in the front. We'll see how this fits and how it looks, because nobody, like I just said, nobody has worn it yet. This is a newborn size, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And I feel that Abbie is a good newborn size. 0 to 3. She's definitely bigger than Raine. Longer. Her head is bigger. And that's part of Raine too. Her head is little. And I think just her body. Her body is very, it has like pellet stuffing in it. So she's heavy, not like the metal pellets, but like plastic pellets. So she's got good weight to her, but it adds a little bit of chunk to her body. Thickness. But her little head is little. So she confuses me whether what size she is. And Abbie, I think these diapers that I put on them, these cloth diapers, are kind of big. I should probably try and find a different brand or different, this is actually a different one than hers, but they had a lot of pooch to them. Sometimes it makes the clothes fit a little tighter. So Abbie's really fun to have in the nursery. I love her expression and her, I just feel like she's just painted really well too. I like her coloring, her texture, and of course that adorable face. And the socks I picked out to go with this one are just these white ruffly, well, they're not ruffly, they kind of have a ruffle at the bottom. But I thought it would go good with these pants, or these bottoms, or these legs, whatever. They would fit well. I kind of knew that it wouldn't be long on. I knew it would come right down the socks, and I thought it would be a fun little like accent to not just have a plain white sock, but kind of have the little edging show. So there's Abbie in her little fall outfit, fall colored or mustard yellow. And the bow that I kind of picked out for her was this golden bow, or I got these two white ones. I think maybe we'll just stick with that. That looks really cute on her. I always tend to put their bows on the right side. But kind of looks cute today on the left too. So there's little Abbie looking all cute. We like that. And here's her little teddy. And then I have this pacifier that I modified to fit in her mouth. Doesn't fit perfectly, but it fits. It stays pretty good. And little Abbie. And then last here is Lola, the Marcus sculpt by AK Kitagawa. And she was painted by Pumpkin Sparkles Babies. And I'm her first and only mommy. And she's so cute. She has a fun expression. And this was a fun little outfit that I got in a box opening. I don't know from who. It was one from, I think, from another outside of the United States. It had like bunnies and the cute little feet. Let's see. Lola has a little mole on her knee. And she has like some scratches on her face. I usually dress her in 0 to 3 or 3 months. I feel like she is a bigger baby. I know that she is a thicker baby. Like her limbs and stuff are bigger than some newborns, maybe the same. I just tend to just get the bigger outfits for her. She's got mark on her, but that might just be from her paint. So she's got white hair and she has the comby hair. Cute expression. And the thing I picked out for her, and I couldn't tell if it was kind of Christmassy, but it could be fall, and because they were in the mustard yellow, and I don't really have anything else I could find that was in that color, but this had gold, so I thought this could work for now to kind of match. And it's just this, it's a 3-month little long sleeve romper with like leaves and little red flower accents and little gold, like pine leaves, pine needle leaves, branches. They're not quite branches, but I guess they wouldn't be leaves either. And this could be kind of big on her, I'm not sure, we'll see. When I dress her, I kind of picture in my head my Maylin sculpt, and I kind of figure them to be close to the same size. Maylin may be a little longer, but like just the thicker limbs, the bigger hands, and the rounder head. So it's not too big. It fits pretty good. She's so cute. She actually wasn't a sculpt that I was looking for, or that kind of like how you have in your head kind of a list of ones. If you see one for sale, be like, you know what, I have thought that one was cute. I've seen this sculpt at doll shows. There's also the other one with the tongue sticking out. And my daughter at the doll show really liked the one with its tongue sticking out. Where they look a lot alike to me. I'm imagining they're by the same person. And I just didn't really have a draw to that one, or this one when I'd seen it. But then when Pumpkin Sparkles painted her, and she had this white hair, and that is something that I have a draw to, is the pale hair and the white hair. I thought she was a really cute version, and I have just loved having her in my nursery, in my collection, and I think her face is super cute. Now, the socks I picked for her are these kind of beigey, stretching it a little by calling them mustard yellow, but maybe a little bit, and I thought it would pull it into matching them more, and it pulls the gold out. For some reason, I love these socks. I put them on every time that they're clean or available. I end up using them. And when I first got them on a doll, I can't remember what doll it was, I was kind of like, oh, those socks are not very cute, but I use them all the time, and I really like them. I think I got them on a girl, and I thought, what the heck, that doesn't match a girl. Those look more like boy socks. But I use them all the time on the girls. The two bows well, I guess I picked 3 bows. For her are 2 gold ones, and then this one, and this one's really pretty, and it matches, but that almost does make it look more Christmassy, so I think I'm not going to do that one. And we'll do a gold one to kind of go with the whole yellowy mustard theme. And this one is more gold, and this one's more yellow, so we will use this one for little Lola here. And Lola named herself. I don't know if that ever happens to you, but I didn't really try and think of a name or anything. It was just like I saw her and I was like, oh, okay, Lola, hi. And that was her name, was Lola. Not even a name that I would normally even come up with myself. I've had a few dolls that have been like that, where I just see them and a name instantly comes to my head or to my mind, and I'm like, all right, I guess that's your name. My Gypsy was one of them too, and it was so weird to me because I was like, where did that come from? I never would have thought of even naming a reborn Gypsy, but there she was, and that's how Lola was. So here's Lola, and curled up her little comby hair, and that's her in her new fallish holiday outfit. And that's her little flamingo she came with. She also has a little flamingo blankie that I keep with her too. So there's the girls changed and dressed for the cooler weather, and kind of their fallish colors. And just hope you're all having a nice day and enjoyed seeing them get changed. And we will have a box opening in the future, so that's exciting and look forward to. But it's also fun just to change and enjoy the ones that I have here already. And I know that it always reopens or perks up my enjoyment and love for them when I get them out and change them and interact with them and have them sitting out. So this was fun, and I hope you all have a lovely day. I love you all, and see you again soon. Bye.